moment, you have a very understanding and reasonable advisor, Sri Pohwang Konyak, and at the same time, you have a very active and smart IG who is leading the department. Till recently, the department activities was confined to the fire incident only. But of late, the activities of the department is known to the general public when it comes to any kind of natural calamities or any situation that warrants your service by the people of the state. For the employees of this Directorate, from the present congested building, where even no parking facilities are available, shifting to this new building is a proud moment, not only for the department, but for the people of the state as a whole. I hope that in this new building, with new zeal and commitment, the employees of this Directorate, this department, would work for the interests of the people. Very soon, we expect that ULB elections will be held. Once it is held, I'm sure the building bylaws will also come into force. Now, at the moment, one fire incident happens and you rush there. But when the building bylaws are enforced, people will rather come requesting you for issue of fire safety certificates. And therefore, this department has a bright future, provided the incumbent understands the importance. Government is always ready to help all the departments, but it is the incumbents who will carry forward their departments. And therefore, I see a bright future for this department. With the declaration of new districts, I'm sure there are demands for opening up new fire stations. And a lot of development activities are taking place. You have an able leadership in the person of Nilasa Soko. I have been observing his activities, and I can testify that whatever important file matters are there in the government level and also in the national level, ministry level, he pursues it personally. And that is how this department has come this far. And therefore, I wish the department a very bright future and success in the days to come. Thank you.
You know, this building has come up and our main union has very clearly stated what is expected of all the people inside. But today, we see that, yes, building bylaws and other things, if they come up at all and is properly introduced, it should not be a problem. But just citing one or two examples, when the Honorable Chief Minister's house got burned, what actually went on? It is the people who are responsible. We only tend to blame government. Today, the drains are clogged. We blame the government. Whose rubbish has been thrown to the drain? It is the public's drain, the public's rubbish. You know, when we try to say we are going to make a slab cover for all the drains, one person said, "Amahan naman letra ko philabo." Drain bana to amang letra philabo le naman. We don't realize. When the house is burning, like I said, when the Honorable Chief Minister's house got burned, it was the fire brigade who were trying their best to go and save, but it was the public who were blocking the road. That is the Rasta Junction, but all wanted to just stand and watch without doing anything. And I feel personally, if, yes, I'm sure you must be doing, but if we can also time and again try to spread these informations to the public, I'm sure you are doing it. I'm not saying that you don't do that. But if amakan public ke janai kagina, iniga emergency de iniga puripo lage, make way for the vehicles to move around. We are the ones who block the roads. And then there are people which I've also observed. They all need training. All these are, they have been trained for that. Amakando over smart wagina. Manuke moto privo conditioner. No, I know that fire workers, some of them were even given slabs and others. No pura time in we are responsible. Our people are responsible. And therefore, this is one information I thought I can just share. I'm not supposed to be speaking also, but it should be. Let us try to, teach the public through the papers. Once in a month, give some pictorial, even make some pictures, even cartoons. That in such an occasion, you should be doing this. I think even if they don't read the article that has been written, through the pictures and the diagrams, they will be able to understand something. And I think this is important because we are the ones who get do all the blocking, and vehicles cannot go through to save the houses. And therefore, my request is if it is possible at all, and it is very much possible. Amahan paper to diagram, banana, cartoon, in a month, a lot of publish people will also get to understand more, and maybe we can save a lot of things. I'm really glad that today the Directorate has been inaugurated, and it is not the beautiful building that we look at. It is the people inside who are working for the people outside. And therefore, I want that my request is that you do give your best and be as beautiful as the building is, so that people will say, I want you to get that name. So that as beautiful as the building is, all the people who are working in the department should also be equally, or if possible, more beautiful than the house itself. Thank you.
It is indeed a great honor and privilege to be a part of this auspicious occasion. First of all, I would like to give a brief history of Nagaland Fire and Emergency Services. The Nagaland Fire and Emergency Service was under the police department. However, due to technical profession, the Nagaland Fire and Emergency Services was bifurcated from police to form a separate directorate in the year 1990 with the 7 fire stations. For quite many years, the Department of Fire and Emergency Services did not have a proper directorate building. This is a historic and great achievement for the department to have a permanent directorate with modern facilities. This is the history because the dream to have the department, Directorate, is fulfilled after 30 years. I am also grateful to those who have contributed for the development of this Directorate building, citing the fact that as per the national standard, the Nagaland should have 48 fire stations, but till 2010, Nagaland had only 8 fire stations. From 2011 to 2022, the department has constructed 10 fire stations. At present, there are 18 fire stations, including the central workshop, garage, and to this Directorate building. And within this year, the department will inaugurate another 3 fire stations. Moreover, the department has been pursuing for one training institute for the last 11 years in hope it will be materialized soon. Official police laga under the fire department की खाती है तो पूर्वी मंत्र फापर किया है इधर अभियान इधर फायर डिपार्टमेंट खुला तो किले खुले हमारे शॉप पे चले जुदी पोस्टिंग तो जुई लगी चले टाउन तो जुई लगी चले मानुखा बरा नामागो नोरे পরবর্তী বেশি লস হয়ে যায় itu gane fire department bola karo itu namamo karni apni laga saman kunba laga saman itu kan save korbo karni itu fire department to ase itu nimite achi officers aro kun department de holbi fire department nimite koila pra police under de thaga hoitibi কিমান চুনরা সাপোর্ট করে আছে কাম করে আছে আমি বেশি খুশি পাই আছে আমি তো খালি 5 সাল নিমিতে আছে তো 5 সাল বছর তো নেক্সট ইলেকশন যে নো লাভো পারে ও লাভো পারে ওলালে বি ফায়ার না পাবো পারে আমি কথা কথা কিন্তু এটা আমার আইজি আমার জন্য মিলিগে না ঠিক পড়া থাবাইগে না আজি এই বিল্ডিং তো কনস্ট্রাক্ট করব পারিছে এটা ফায়ার লাগা Directorate building এটো ওপরে থাকা তো সব এটো তো খালি স্টোর নিমিতে কোনা আছে তাতে উপায় নাই অফিস রান করি থাকিছে এটা তো গভর্নমেন্ট পরম্পরা টাউন বিল্ডিং একটা বনাই দিছে যাতে আমার ফায়ার ডিপার্টমেন্টে থাকা আমার আইজি প্রালি করে অফিসার গুলা কিমান জন আছে আপনি খান সেন্সে হলে ডিপার্টমেন্ট মিটিংটা বলাই যাব আর আপনি খান সেন্সে নাই বলে তো কিমান দামৰ কিমান ভাল বিল্ডিং বনালে বি ইটো তো বেয়া হৈ যাব ইটো নিমিতে এতিয়া ডিপার্টমেন্ট কারণে ডাঙৰ বিল্ডিং একটা বনাই দিছে গভর্নমেন্ট পৰা আমি খান গভর্নমেন্টে বি খুশি পাব লাগে আৰু কাম কৰা খান বি ইটো ভাল পৰা কামটো লৈ যাব লাগে এতিয়া টাউন দিয়ে বস্তিতে জেলু দুতিনটি ওলাবো এনেকা তো নাই তো না কিন্তু আজি আমাক ইটো অফিসার্স কামক কবলে মন থাকা আৰু কোনোবা পাব্লিক মানুহ থাকিলে কবলে মন থাকা তো ফায়ার স্টেশন তো বেশি দূরে আছে তো স্পেশালি কোহিমা আপনি চাবি এটা সিএম ঘর চলা সময়তে আহা সময়তে রাস্তা পাব্লিক পৰা কিবা কৰি দিবে না জুই নামাব নোৱাৰা ঘৰ চলি যোৱা লগা কথা কৈছে আমাৰ এডভাইজাৰ পৰা তো এতিয়া কোহিমা ইমান দূৰ দি আছে fire station. Aru kunba kona de juli tharibo. To tawra hamote gari holebi to olop tiri to hobo. Tinto kunba down ke kunba bossy de. Amar department manu kan sipai kan. Jui nami bole choa hoite. Tiri hoise hobe na bossy manu kan khong bole kan. Public kan ala bole kan. Itu aku meeting to hai. Manu asu gari asu. Itu nimide India ba hobi inaka tiba hole. Ami sob logote request kori ase. Itu kan to ami kan itu namai dibo lage. Inaka laga kosa to thik pone ami to. Ida last 12 sal. Montan de kunba chakete jui jui se. To fire station to fishing road ase. 5-6 kilometer de ase. To ahibol to time to lage to. Eman joldi pungchi panwari to. To public kan ala kori se. To makan ki kulol thara. Amma sibai kai ko maribo. Ki koribo. Enaka kotha olai tha. Etu khan to ami hudibole kon. Itu kan shop jagate jui lagile. Itu nama boleh fire department tu ase. Namai kena aise. Koi kunba jaga tidak apa alop tiri hole tu tidak apa kipa bil hoi jai. Boleh bi aji ami apna kan ke kobole mon jaga tu public bilang ami kan control kurbo lage. Rasa dur hole tu fire department gari pungsi bolu to bolo tiri to lagi bodo 5 minit 10 minit 20 minit to lagi jabo to dur hole to eto hobote amar sipai khange maribo kiba koribo kiba enaka to itu thik agana eto khan laga to ami khan kon kurbo enaka kotha no kurbo iman to korigena aya ase aru enaka beya kotha ko ase eto thik eto gane amar naga manu laga niyam tha itu kan change hobo lage. Itu kan aji ade ama officers bila kiman jun aise. Aro public manu bi kiman jun attend kore aise. Itu kan laga kotha to sob ke bujai dibo lage.
If not, based in the northeast, that is Kohima Model Fire Station, the work has just begun. And as mentioned by one of our senior bureaucrats and the present Chief Information Commissioner, Sir Yonen, in fact, every type of disasters comes under National Disaster Management Authority. For that matter, in the state, it comes under Nagaland State Disaster Management Authority. Under Nagaland State Disaster Management Authority, no doubt, everyone is a stakeholder, but the primary stakeholders are like the Home Guard, Civil Defense, Police, Fire, Medical, PWD likewise. And at present, under the guidelines and coordination of NSDMA, we are pursuing a Fire and Emergency Aid, and under the guidelines of this NDMA, few people are working in coordination, and we believe that that will also be materialized within this year. If these two of the main stakeholders in our drafting aid are present here, I would like to rather request them to stand up once.
Gracious God, our Heavenly Father, we thank you for this morning's gathering and for the privilege of the department. Lord, even as we have come to the close, successful closure of this inaugural program, fellowship after this formal program. And so, Lord, as for the meal, the refreshment that is laid for the nourishment of our bodies,
we have installed in our new Directorate building. This Directorate building is so constructed as per the norms of National Building Code of India Part 4, which is fire protection, fire prevention and life safety. So, what are the systems that we have installed in this new Directorate buildings are, we have MOIFA, manually operated electronic fire alarm system. This is also a part of a MOIFA, This is called MCB, manual 4 points. And we have automatic fire detection system. Here we can see detectors which is circled in all the buildings. These detectors are there. And we have got a fire control panel which is just behind there. So these MOIFA and automatic fire detection systems are integrated with these systems. So the main function of this is that if any of the installations, whether it may be MCB, whether it may be detectors, it is activated, then that fire control panel will show the exact location where the fire has happened. So that the main objective of these two systems is to let the occupant evacuate from the building to a place of safety that is outside of this building. So that is the two main functions. And we also have a fire suppression system, which we have got the internal hydrant system here, which we have got hose box, landing valve, and hose fuel hose. Hose fuel hose has got a 60 meters in length, meaning to say in every floor we have got hose fuel hose and hose box. This hose fuel can reach to every nook and corner of this building. In case of small fire, we are going to use this hose fuel hose, and in case of major fire, we are going to use the landing valve there, which is automatically fitted with a fire pump. Once that landing valve is operated, it is stored under pressure. So once that is operated, then automatically the water will be distributed in all the buildings. So as per the requirement of the water, we can adjust that valve or in the branch pipe also. So, and we also have a fire extinguishers. We have got one CO2 type here. Since this is named electrical control panel, that is why we have installed CO2 extinguishers. Whereas in other part of the building, as per the specification IS 2190, the distance, everything is maintained. So ABC type is also there, C type is also there, B type is also there. So let me show you how these systems work. So what you have to do is that you just need to press this button, meaning the fire has been detected. Second, please come forward. Once you press this button, alarm will sound in all the buildings. Press to do press. Yeah. The alarm is sound, meaning to say there is fire in some locations, meaning the occupants have to evacuate from this building. And what the firefighting team is going to do is that, since if it is this is not a big building, but in case it is a very big building, what the firefighting team is going to do is that they will straight away go to fire control panel, and some of you can go and check where exactly the fire has started, whether it's the first floor, whether it's in second floor, whether it's in third floor, or whether in which room the fire has been detected.